What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Neeks Sports. It is the Champions League final 2021. Chelsea versus Man City. Manchester City versus Chelsea. I mean, being a Man United fan, it's a bit depressing to see. But congratulations to both teams who have got to this stage. There can only be one winner. There can only be one winner. As you can see, the lineups are out. And of course, it's a big shock in the City team. Sterling returns. He has been out for a little while now. He's been out of the reckoning. Pep hasn't favored him generally. Obviously, generally plays off the left-hand side. Today, he's lining up as the false nine or as a striker, depending on how he's gonna go. I guess to stretch Chelsea's back line to keep them as penned back as possible. Or if they do push up, then he can exploit the space in behind with the pace of Raheem Sterling. But it is a surprise, more so because there's no natural defensive midfielder. Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. No Rodri, no Fernandinho. So you have to ask. I mean, there's two things. Pep is clearly going all out for it. And he spoke in the little interview just before the match for BT. And he said, well, listen, the match is there to be won. The match is there to be won. And that's what they're going to try and do. And to have no defensive midfielder, maybe feels the energy of Bernardo and Gundogan can match the likes of Kante and Mount dropping in more so than a Fernandinho. I get it more than Rodri. I understand that. But more than a Fernandinho, it's a big risk. The question, has Pep overthought it again? Has he That's what he's been famed to do, especially since coming to Manchester City, overthinking it. Pep, what have you done? Pep, why are you overthinking it? Just play your best team. Your team is as good as they are because of how they've been playing, the players have been playing. And now you get to a final, you get to a semi in the past, and he changes it up, he tinkers in a way that disrupts the team. But he's here in the final, and he doesn't lose finals. He lost one final in his career out of 14 wins. That's a great record. So who am I? Am I frozen? Who am I to? Oh, I think I'm back. Who am I to doubt Pep? Who am I to come on here and doubt what Pep is doing, trying to do, is gonna do, whatever you want to call it? But we can question it. We can ask why. And we're gonna have to see whether or not it works. We're gonna see whether or not it works. Sammy says Pep want to channel his inner 2011 with a batter into the opponent. Sammy, I have to say, I was thinking it's going to be 1-0 either way, tight game. And then on my way home, the reason why the stream is a bit late, I was actually out today. On my way home, I just got a little jolt through my system, a little shiver. I was like, Pep might actually batter Tuchel today. Like, I just got a little, it was a bad feeling. I had reminiscent of 2011 and 2009, where they just dominated and they overran Manchester United in that case. And I just felt it through my, it wasn't a nice feeling. I tell you, it was not a nice feeling. But Tuchel may have answers. I mean, they've played twice already since Tuchel's come in to Chelsea, and he's won twice. One in the FA Cup and one in the Premier League. And he's gone, based on this lineup anyway, Aspilicueta on as right wing back and Reece James right centre back. That may change, but with Sterling going through the middle, maybe they'll keep Reece James in the back three to match him for pace. Kante and Jorginho in the midfield too. Chilwell left wing back, and then the front three, of course, Werner always starting again. I guess his role is going to be somewhat similar to N'Golo Kante's in terms of stretching the defense, not allowing Chelsea to play such a high line. And the reality is, if they're able to pen or if Chelsea if City do push up, which you expect them to push up, will Werner be able to exploit the spacing behind. We saw in the FA Cup, and even in the league, there is spacing behind for him to run into, but he's not clinical. And I don't just mean clinical in terms of finishing chances, but I mean clinical in terms of making the right decisions, whether it be a pass, whether it be a shot, executing the pass, executing the shot to test the keeper or score, create a good chance. They weren't doing that on a consistent basis. You know, they missed a lot of chances. Ultimately, obviously, they won those games. The FA Cup much more convincingly than in the league. Of course, Man City missed the penalty in the league, and today we could go to the penalty shootout, couldn't it? But it'll be interesting to see how far City drop back to counter the pace of Werner. And if they do that, then of course it's going to give space for Mason Mount and Kai Havertz to operate in that little pocket, especially with no DM, with no natural defensive midfielder. How easy will it be for Chelsea to operate in that pocket between the midfield and the defense? Of course, we know Pep's going to want to dominate possession. He wasn't able to do so much in the FA Cup. He did so more in the Premier League in the first half. Second half, Chelsea came back into it. Of course, all eyes are on Werner. All eyes are on Timo Werner because he hasn't. Listen, Neeks Sports Podcast, we gave him flop of the season, innit? We gave him flop of the season. I don't think that's harsh. I think with the expectation that he came with the record that he came with from the Bundesliga, the price, 50 million, wasn't it a buyout fee? I think it was a buyout. Yeah, it was. I think it was a buyout fee. They got him over instead of Chelsea, over Chelsea. So there was a big noise about that. After that, he has to perform. And you have to say that he hasn't met the expectations. You know, there's questions about whether Kai Havertz is a bigger flop. I think Kai Havertz was bought with, of course, both of them, you know, they have a future. It's not like they're old or anything like that. But Havertz was bought, from my reckoning, much more with the future in mind. Timo Werner, we thought, yeah, this season he's going to bang and maybe put Chelsea into a title race. He hasn't done that. He's come up with some assists, but he's missed a hell of a lot of chances. So I'm just posting something on Instagram quickly. The teams are coming out now, walking past the Champions League trophy, blue ribbons on either side, sky blue on one, navy blue, I guess they call it, on the other. And it's a game you don't want to win. Someone's going to leave here very, very happy. The other is going to be very, very upset. Let me see some of your comments. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Sammy was here early. He said, I'm here early to say Pep is going to become the GOAT tonight. I mean, it depends how you define the GOAT. Is it because he's won 3 Champions Leagues? Zidane's won that already. Ancelotti's won that already. Of course, Brian Clough has won that as well. Of course, we know he's got a lot of league titles, a lot of trophies in total. If he wins with City at the 5th time of asking, does that make him the GOAT? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Obviously, you believe it. So you let me know in the comment. Deepak says, Kante masterclass incoming. He has been spectacular in the Champions League since Thomas Tuchel has arrived. He has the best I've seen him play since Pogba carried him in the World Cup final 2018. So it's great to see that he's not finished like he was being called. I'd never said he was finished, but yeah, he wasn't the same since Pogba carried him. He's reborn. He's been reborn. Under Sarri, it weren't great. Under Lampard, it weren't great. Of course, we know he had some injuries and all of that, but his performances just weren't up to scratch. And we're seeing the real N'Golo Kante. If Chelsea are to win, he is going to have a great game. And I have no reason to doubt that he will have a good game. I mean, he didn't play well in his last big final, being the Champions League final. Actually, did he? Maybe played well in the in the Europa League final. I can't remember. Hazard and Giroud stole the show. But in terms of the Champions League final, in terms of the World Cup final, he didn't play great. So I'm not saying he has something to prove, but he won't want that kind of performance again. If Chelsea are to win, he has to have a good game, 100%. Kante versus KDB, who you got? Well, it's 3v2 in that midfield. Kante v KDB. That's a tough one. That is actually a tough one. I'm not going to lie. Kante versus KDB. I'm going to go KDB. For me, he's the best midfielder in the world. So I have to give him the respect he deserves. If he doesn't perform, then that's on him. But I'm going to give him the respect he deserves as the best midfielder in the world. Jace says, I think Man City will end up with 3 at the back, with Walker being the key man, have Timo in his pocket. Plausible. Walker could drop back into a back 3, while Zinchenko move into the midfield. They do tend to do that with their fullbacks, to be fair. And when they're attacking, the fullbacks generally move into the midfield as well. So it'll be a very interesting tactical battle. I think both the finals for me, so both the matches were tactical battles. So in the Premier League and the FA Cup, so it'll be very, very interesting. In my opinion, Pep needs like 3 or 4 league titles after this to be considered the GOAT, but this is the hardest part. Yeah, I think he will get a few more league titles. It has kicked off. When it comes to the GOAT, for me, I always say there's a lot of nuances. It's Chelsea being pressured high up the pitch already, down the left-hand side. When it comes to the Champions, so when it comes to the GOAT argument, for me, there's a lot of nuance rather than just looking at who has the most trophies. And I'm not saying you're doing that, because even after 3 or 4 more, he still won't have more than Sir Alex. But if you look at where Sir Alex won his trophies, of course, the bulk of it was at Manchester United, but he won a lot of prestigious trophies and in difficult circumstances. Degree of difficulty, or DOD, as HH will call it, DOD. To win 2 league titles with Aberdeen, I believe they were back-to-back as well, could be wrong, but to win 2 league titles with Aberdeen and then win the Cup Winners' Cup with Aberdeen, which was the second most prestigious European trophy at the time, that is a great achievement. Beating, I think it was Real Madrid in the final. Great achievement. Now, of course, Pep isn't going to manage a team, I guess, with those expectations or in that underdog manner. You know, he was at Barcelona, he was at Bayern Munich, and he gone to Man City after they've all, dominated or been very dominant in their leagues, awash with money in terms of being able to invest in the way that he wants. So I don't expect him to, as someone might say, go to Scunthorpe and prove himself there. It's not going to happen. We have to be realistic. So his journey to becoming the GOAT is different. His journey to becoming the GOAT is not as it's different to what Sir Alex will need. Just added Shay into the. There you go. You nervous?
Nope.
You should be.
Not nervous, man.
Why are you not nervous?
Just glad to be here.
So quickly, are you watching on YouTube?
Yes, I am.
What time are you on?
I'm on. Hold on. Where am I? 2:44.
Yeah,
45.
Yeah, we're on the same. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube. I
think you might be 1 second ahead of me.
YouTube is normally in sync.
Yeah. And I was doing the watch along with Red Devil the other day, and for the Man United game, and I think I was like maybe 3 seconds ahead of him or so. So nothing major. I was just responding to a comment from, I think it was Sammy, he's saying that if Pep wins this, well, he said he would be the GOAT, but he said he needs 3 or 4 more league titles to be 4 or 5 more league titles to be the GOAT. But this is the most difficult part, actually, winning the Champions League. Do you think he can actually into Havertz? Edison catches it. Do you think Pep will become or regarded as the greatest manager of all time by the end of his career?
I was saying in the Telegram chat that if Pep wins this, I think there's going to be a lot of Sir Alex Ferguson slander on the timeline.
100%.
If he wins this, because
it will come from Arsenal fans. It will come from because they love Man City for some reason. They take all their players. It will come from Arsenal fans. It will obviously come from Man City fans. I think that's and obviously HH. Obviously HH. Outside,
but doesn't he?
Doesn't he what? Oh yeah, he's torn, isn't he? Yeah, you're right. He's torn because he disrespects Sir Alex, but he also disrespects Pep. Jose is his GOAT, so actually I don't know what he would say. I actually don't know what HH would say. That's interesting.
It wouldn't come from him, but there will be a lot of slander on the timeline.
But what I was saying just before you came out, I said, if we just look at pure numbers, then if we're looking at most trophies, obviously Sir Alex still has more at the moment. If we're talking about just Champions Leagues, then Zidane's got 3, Brian Clough's got 3, Ancelotti's got 3. But obviously Pep has more league titles than them thus far. But I was saying that I think obviously their journeys to being the GOAT, whoever they may be, is different. Pep's never going to have to manage a team like Aberdeen because he was somewhat born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and he's done well with it. Don't get it wrong. I'm not knocking him. So he's never going to have to go and manage a Scunthorpe and drag them up from the obscurities. But Sir Alex did. He did it with Aberdeen, won the Cup Winners' Cup, beat Real Madrid, won 2 league titles, and you have to say, well, the degree of difficulty comes into it. But it's an argument that's worth having. No one remains the GOAT forever. Maybe in our lifetime it might, but forever, no. Someone is going to probably surpass somebody again in the future. Muhammad Ali was considered the greatest of all time. A lot of people still do, but some people say Mike Tyson. Maradona and Pele were considered the greatest of all time. Some still do consider them, but many say Messi and Ronaldo. So no one's on top forever, and records are there to be broken, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Oh, that's a harsh free kick.
My headsets have died.
That's a harsh free kick. Chase Noor says it's going to be about the high press this game. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Who can do it longest? Is that a free kick? I'm very relaxed because I hate both teams. No, I wouldn't say necessarily equally, but it's very, very close. So it's just like someone's gonna win. I got no control over it. Whoever loses is gonna get banned, isn't it? So what's the point of me stressing? When it was Tottenham Liverpool, I was supporting Tottenham. When Tottenham played Man City in the Champions League, I was supporting Tottenham because I have no hate for Spurs. They are nothing. They're insignificant.
And still will be forever.
Exactly. Arsenal fans looking at this game, they're like, "Come on, City," because they don't want Chelsea winning another one. The big debate is going to be if Chelsea win this. Let me ask you, if Chelsea win this, right? Let me ask you first.
We are. The answer to that is yes already.
Wait, right now, who's the biggest club? Who's the bigger club?
I don't even know right now, but I know.
Sterling. Corner! What a ball by Ederson. That man is the deepest deep line playmaker in the history. What a ball! Reece James lost him. See, the touch from Sterling took him inside into Reece James.
What the heck?
What a ball! Let's see what happens in the corner. We'll get back to the question in a second. Foden on the corner. What's going on? Free kick to City. No, it's to Chelsea, sorry. That was a chance for Sterling. Better touch, and he had a proper shooting chance. I mean, knowing Sterling, he wouldn't have scored anyway, but probably shooting chance. Yeah. So right now, who's the bigger club? Man City Chelsea or Arsenal? As a matter of fact, I'm putting all three of them into it. Man City, Chelsea, or Arsenal. Who's the biggest?
The biggest? I don't know. I'll say Man City and Chelsea are probably levels. Probably City probably next it because of their recent dominance in the Prem. So I would say Man City probably just nicks it, especially if they.
Well, we'll get on to what might happen today. But as it stands right now, you say. So are you saying both of them? Are you saying both of them are above Arsenal?
Yeah, most definitely in terms of like where they're going now.
Error by Diaz, or was that Stones? Nothing else, Stones.
Oh yeah.
Werner, come on.
It's Werner. I mean, you ain't gotta worry about nothing there.
He is an awful footballer. He's an awful footballer.
Nothing there. It falls with Werner, and there's nothing to worry about, man.
I'm going to tweet it because
this is end-to-end stuff.
It's cleared by Rudiger. This is a game right now. 9 minutes in. Good play by Sterling, running away, gets a cross in. Cleared. It was a bit of a. I mean, I don't know what it was. The ball was just everywhere. Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Into Mahrez. Couldn't get out of his feet straight away. Zinchenko out to Sterling. He can stand up Aspilicueta. Oh, good defending by Reece James. But it doesn't clear his lines fully. That free kick? Give him a free kick to City. I mean, Timo Werner. I got to tweet this. Because Timo Werner is.
Oh, look at that! Disgraceful! Look at that! Did you see that? Did you see the replay?
No.
Oh, you missed it.
Let me rewind that. I'm gonna rewind it. Let's see. Yeah, he's awful. He's awful. He's a terrible player.
You know, did you see that replay?
Yeah, I saw it.
How?
You could, and this ain't, sometimes I like to bants people, isn't it? This is no bants. Timo Werner
saying bants now
is an awful football player.
He
runs, he presses, he sprints, but when it comes to football, controlling the ball, shooting, dribbling, he's terrible. He's terrible.
I didn't even think he was this bad at RB
Leipzig. Well, the thing is, I don't even know because I didn't watch him, and I feel that a lot of people didn't. People act like they do, and I think they get a few FIFA
No
cards,
one does. Don't listen to anyone that tells you that they watch this and they watch that. There's not enough time in the day. You work. I can barely watch football now.
There's not enough time in the day to watch all the leagues and all the players that everyone says they watch. If you go to Germany,
don't buy it.
You go to Germany. You watch. If you got time, you watch about Bayern Munich and a Dortmund. Well, and Leipzig. So oh my goodness, what's going on there? Diaz, is that Diaz? No, that was John Stones. I mean, John Stones is average anyway.
Oh my god!
Diaz that's twice now. John Stones has made slight errors. Pull from De Bruyne, slightly behind. Who was that? Foden. They had a little counter chance there. Yeah. So okay, you watch those three. So then what happens to La Liga? Because everyone seems to watch everything. Okay, so if you got time for all of that, have you got time for Barca, Real Madrid, Atletico? All right, you got time for that. So what about Syria?
They watch the highlights, man.
Of course they do.
They watch the extended highlights.
But even then, the extended highlights are like half an hour long or half an hour long. You do that for every match for all those teams. When do you eat?
Listen, I don't buy it. Whenever anyone says, "Do you watch anything?" No, I don't, because I don't have the time. And you are lying to tell me that you do.
I watch pretty much all Premier League football. I don't have time for everything else. And I say all. Yeah,
I just about have time for the
just about watch all. Give or take. This is a real bad game. You ain't gonna watch it. But the big six ain't playing each other all the time, so you end up watching Burnley often because they're playing one of the big six. So you end up watching all the teams often. And then when that El Clasico comes, I'll watch that. A Milan derby, I'll watch that. And a few games, you get dip in and dip out of the game. And then people are YouTubers as well. So you're telling me you got all time for all of that. and you're streaming and uploading content.
I don't
you got a
buy
girlfriend?
it, man. Trust. You think your girlfriend's gonna allow you to watch all that football?
No way. And stream as well. Not a chance.
Golly.
Not a
Unless
chance.
she's streaming with you. Good luck, mate.
Exactly. Oh, Timo Werner's awful. He is awful. He is awful. He is awful. He's a terrible, terrible player, and I'm going to keep saying it until everyone realizes.
Oh, the chances we are having.
Timo Werner is a terrible, terrible footballer.
What am I watching? What am I watching?
Oh! Werner wide.
Oh, we're losing this. We're definitely losing this. I can see it now. Look at all the chances, and they're falling to Timo.
He's shite. He's shite.
I don't even know if I want Haaland now. You know
why? You might ruin
because
it.
Germany, everyone looks like gods over there, but when they actually come to the real, when they actually come up for a challenge, they can't take it, man. What is going on? Haaland will come here and probably drop the same crappy performances.
Oh, Edison catches it. Chelsea are pressuring. Let's say that. Oh, Man City's away on the counter. Mahrez out too. That De Bruyne. Oh, you got it. You still got the ball. Oh, good defending. Good defending. Chelsea. This is a good game of football.
I am not gonna lie. 15 minutes in, this is not what I expected. I thought we would have been getting pressed the fuck out. I thought City would have been knocking all kinds of doors.
Listen, I mean, I know your superstition tells you that the third time, unlucky, you won't be winning, but I'm not surprised because we've seen 2 matches of these two already, and it's been very close. Well, the first one you dominated, you won 1-0, but you bossed the game. And when I say dominated, City don't do 50-50 possession play on. So if you do 50-50 with them, then you're dominating. I don't care because they're not playing. They're not playing their natural game.
If you do 50-50, you're dominating.
Yeah, because they're struggling at that point. They're like, I need the ball. I need more. Like and a 50-50, like for a lot of the other teams, that's 50 to 60 max. That's generally our possession stats. So if you get that against City, you're playing your natural game, whereas they're not. So the first game, you dominated. Ball's bouncing about. De Bruyne. Reece James. Ooh, just about keeps it. But yeah, they play their way out. Is that a free kick? No.
Golly, what am I seeing there?
Yeah, the pace of Chelsea to get in those. It's that pocket. There's a big gap between them, the defensive line and the midfield. Good ball. No tackle. There's a gap. Whoa! Kante got the header between Diaz and I want to say maybe Zinchenko. I'm not 100% sure who got back in the end. Who got back? Was that Sterling? Diaz and who? Diaz and Sterling. It was Sterling got back. He rolls over Sterling and got the header. Chelsea are playing well. They're creating openings. They're creating chances. You have to.
Well, that's the story. Look, this is the story of our season since Tuchel came. We haven't been playing bad. It's the finishing. It's been awful. It's been horrendous. That's what. That's what we need. A striker, but do those even exist anymore? Like everyone's just an inside forward. Like do we have a striker anymore?
The thing is,
and the funny thing is, the chances are coming from Werner. He's creating these chances.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, he's useful and useless at the same time.
At the same time, and that's what makes us
create
so
the chances and do nothing with it. You might as well not create a chance. What's the point?
And this is what annoys me. It's like he's the reason why these chances are created, but they're also the reason why they're not being finished.
What you have to ask is, and of course, in this current squad, I don't think there's anyone with his skill set to create those kind of openings. But there must be a better player out there who can do the job that he's doing, but better. There must be that player
even know
out
who
there.
can do that, man. Like I said, everyone's inside forwards these days. I don't know if there's someone that can do that. Like a Kane. Kane could do that.
No, Kane can't do it. Kane can't do what he can't do what Werner does because he can't run in behind in that way.
Because he can't run in behind.
You'll just have to play a slightly different way. City are struggling to really penetrate Chelsea's back line, which is, I mean, everyone's kind of struggled, barring West Brom, to penetrate the back line. Yeah, Chelsea are doing well to contain them, and what they're doing. They're keeping their three at the back pretty much at all times, and obviously the wing backs drop in. They're both they've got 5 defenders on the pitch plus Jorginho and Kante, so they're defending with defensive players, and then when they attack with the 3 that they've got plus other defensive players, and that might be a reason why you're not struggling to score because you haven't got enough attacking players on the pitch anyway. So Kante gets into a good position, but his natural tendency is more defensive than attacking, and he's unable to finish it. So it's like, as a manager, you always want an extra player on the pitch. You wish you could have 12 because you just want, I need an extra attacker or I need an extra defender. But you're stifling City, and I think that's the most important thing at City. Stifle them, but you have to take your chances. You have to take your chances. So they're doing that well.
Let's see that. What's it? Is Aspilicueta and Reece James interchanging? What is this? Is this a new? Is this a new style now? Rotating right wing backs.
We're centre backs and wing backs.
Yeah, it's just like they're rotating. Like if Reece James bombs forward, Aspilicueta jumps back. If Aspilicueta goes forward, Reece James jumps back. What you got going on there?
You know, on Football Manager where you can set your wingers to like swap with the other winger.
Yeah,
you can probably do that with defenders now. Yeah, swap with your other defender. Sterling's running. De Bruyne, opportunity. Oh, nothing.
You see?
What happened? Offside.
That's what I mean. Comes back. They're all just coming back.
Yeah. Everyone literally gets back. They get back.
What kind of formation is that? A new thing you're gonna see in the next FM, rotating centre back. When you bomb forward, you come back.
Look at that. There's 7 Chelsea players in that box at the moment that De Bruyne put the cross in. 7. I mean, if you're fit enough, you can get up and down. And I'm not even saying for this game. I understand why he's gone with what he has gone with. But I feel if this 3 at the back is going to work consistently and win games more convincing than you have, I think one of the fullbacks need to be an attacker or more attacking at least. A midfielder turn win. Well, not fullback. Wing back,
isn't that really Chilwell, no?
Well, I'm saying like a midfielder turn wing back, like a Victor Moses was, like Ashley Young for Conte, for example. So on one side you have a defender, and on the other side you have a midfielder.
Is that what Florenzi is? Florenzi, he plays. Florenzi, he was a midfielder. I think he now plays on the wing back. I don't know, too tough.
I don't know what he was.
If that's what they use, yeah. Can't remember who even plays for. No. That guy was supposed to be flipping out. See, look, Reece James is forward.
Ooh.
That means Aspilicueta is back.
Always got 3 back. And J5 dictating.
Oh, flip sake. That guy's about to lose the ball to somebody. He's going to get nicked.
Free kick. Kyle Walker.
I'm going to have to jump off shortly, then I'll be back on.
Cool.
Oh, dude.
Sammy says, in 2012, Jose was 49 with 7 titles in 2 UCL, but he fades away. And, but that's the thing. Like, obviously, Pep's kept this up. Now, but when Jose won his 2 and Pep won his 2 early, not everyone, but many people who wanted to diminish Fergie were like, well, see, look, they got 2 already. They're going to pass Fergie easily. Jose ain't won another in the last. I mean, neither have won a Champions League in a decade. Chelsea won. I mean, Jose last won 2010, and Pep last one in 2011. So it's a decade since either of them won it. Now, of course, one of them.
Champions League ain't something easy to win.
It's not. That's the thing. I'm like, you say Fergie's only won 2. What? How many have won 3? How many have won 2? Like, it's not, and it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would have one. Everyone will have one. It's not an easy competition. And you say, oh yeah, but he was at Man United for ages, so you're gonna now penalize him for not getting sacked. Like, I mean, where are we going with this? Isn't it? Where are we going with this? What's going on there? Another comment. Sterling's got this.
You're right. He probably does.
Got what? Oh, Limo Lerner.
Golly. Got to be scoring those, man.
Have to. Oh, that free kick. When is it going to be a red card today? Penalties. Ooh. He just missed everything. Diaz there.
What doesn't Zinchenko remind? Oh, actually.
What's that?
No, I was going to say he reminds me of the actor that plays Bobby Beale in EastEnders.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Bobby Beale's character annoys me, man. Yeah,
I've watched a little bit of it. I've watched some episodes of this week's because I don't really watch it as I used to. I just know what's going on in it. And I'm seeing he's trying to impress this girl.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's a businessman.
Very nice. I think she came to the restaurant at one point and like he was waiting the table. It's like, yeah, very busy. I've had to kind of like basically don the apron. Like, do your job. I mean, what's the point of lying? Because it all comes out in the end. And it's just going to be, let's say you hope that they're not going to be upset, but they're just going to be upset and more angry that you lied in the first place. Listen, I'm a waiter, innit? This is my dad.
I'm a murderer. I killed my sister.
God, yeah, maybe don't tell about that part. I forgot because he didn't use a fake name. He used his brother's name.
I can't even remember because I was just what's his
brother's name? The other twin.
Peter,
yeah. So he put his dating profile as Peter, I think.
Flip's sake,
obviously, because if he puts it as Bobby Beale and he searched Bobby Beale or Robert Beale. What did he put as Robert? I can't remember now. But yeah, they'll find
I just watched like a few episodes. I didn't watch it all. I just saw when I saw that, I was like, madness.
Sterling against Reece James. Oh, he's burnt him. Oh, Reece James recovers just as they get inside the penalty.
Recovery.
Good defending. Goal kick. Good defending.
All right, I just clocked. Man changes hair.
Yeah. Good defending.
You could tell that these guys just are trained. They got it drilled not to clear it. It's just straight play out of trouble. Like me, if that was me playing football, I'm knocking that out.
Oh, great block by Rudiger. Great block. I thought that was the goal. And you know what? Obviously, he might have scored, but Foden's... No, he would have blocked it anyway. I'll say Foden's want to go with his left foot, his stronger left foot, might have gone against him as opposed to shooting on his right, but I think Rudiger would have blocked it anyway. Great challenge. He saved nearly a certain goal.
End-to-end stuff here, man. But sometimes playing out of trouble could get you into more trouble, man.
Yep. High risk, high reward.
Get knocked off that ball, that's it.
Because how football is now, it's all about like keeping possession, basically. So if you just clear it, especially when you're playing against a team
so high up as well.
Yeah.
We're almost at the halfway line.
Well, it's only Sterling you have to worry about in terms of pace. So that's why obviously Reece James is on him.
even Mendy. He's off his line 5 miles. Everyone's just playing so far up.
What's your thoughts on a potential new keeper next year? There's talk about Donnarumma, obviously, he's a free transfer.
I think Spurs, well, if he even picks, Spurs will probably be the best pick for him because nowhere else.
Mason Mount ain't been in the game. Anyway, continue.
It's a sticky one for Chelsea because as bad as Keppel was, I don't think he was just in a bad patch because he's played some games since Lampard has gone, and he hasn't been awful like how he was. And even when he first came, he wasn't awful either. So I think he was just going through a bad patch.
Yeah,
so
his first season wasn't bad.
Yes, I don't think he's bad. I just think he was just going through something at the time.
Do you think
so? I don't know.
A £70 million goalkeeper on the bench is like that's cool. I don't know. Or do you think like just cash in on him, and if we're gonna get a backup, get a cheaper backup, maybe we can get some money for him. He's 22 years old.
For me, 70. Like I keep saying, money is not an issue for.
No, it's not by it's not by it is in the sense that if he's got value.
Oh my god!
Oh, Mahrez didn't anticipate Walker getting that crossing. That is great work by Kyle Walker. Yeah, but money's not in terms of the price tag. Ooh, playing on. But if 1 second, Sterling's approaching, shot blocked. If he's worth 40 million, surely selling him for 40 and getting a free keeper in Donnarumma will be better than just having him on the bench. Unless you think he's good enough to
do. If that's what the board want to do, then that's fine. But for me, if they want to keep him as backup, then that's also fine because he's not bad. Because is Donnarumma even any better? Like
probably. Well, I mean, maybe not, but it's a second choice.
Don't know.
He's not going to play. Well,
he's
probably not going to play.
Yeah, but does he want to be second choice? Do any of them want to be second choice? I think all of them want to be first. So we're still going to have to deal with that with him also.
That's the thing with second choice keepers. I never think you can have a long-term second choice keeper because they're happy to do it for a year or two and maybe push to get into the first team. And when they realize, I'm not going to be first choice, they're like, all right, time to move on. Third choice keepers, you usually get some little old. Oh god, what's he done? You get some old washed up bag, 35 years old, just in case. But the second choice, you want a decent second choice keeper. Romero for us, luckily, was happy to be second choice for a while. And now we got two keepers.
It's just like Arsenal they kept the wrong keeper, Martinez.
Yeah. The thing about everyone said at the time that Martinez was the better keeper. Everyone bar Arteta clearly said Martinez is the better keeper, and he kept Leno. I don't understand it. And now they might be looking to sell Leno. I don't know.
Ooh, good tackle.
It's a tight game. Man City's come back into it, dominating.
Yeah, Man City are in it right now.
Keeping
Chelsea's getting pegged now.
Oh, who was that? Walker just trying to kick and run past Chilwell.
Oh, man. Like, there's no way out. All I see is like we go forward, blue sea in front of us. We just can't get anywhere.
It's a hard knock life. And then whoever loses this, I'm gonna banter them, innit?
I know you are.
Cause I can't celebrate the win on the other side, so I have to take something from it. We could even win the bloody Europa to kind of, because if we won the Europa, then whoever loses, I can extra banter them because I'll be like, well, either Chelsea we had a better season than you if they don't win it, and Man City, still no European trophy. I mean, I think they got a cup Winners' Cup, but still no Champions League. Now it's like, bloody, we didn't even win our bloody Mickey Mouse European trophy. Embarrassment.
Damn, man, it's too late now, man. There's too many of them back. No, man.
Very tight. Oh. Was he offside?
Oh.
I think he was on. Oh no, he was off. He was off.
Golly.
You know what's funny about that? If Kyle Walker heads it and it's a weak header, and then whoever that player who was offside runs onto it like a back onto the headed pass and scores,
It's not offside.
It's not offside because he deliberately played the ball. But in reality, he interfered with the play, because if he wasn't offside and didn't make a move to the ball, Kyle Walker wouldn't have run to try and defend it. I don't like that rule. How if someone's in an offside position and a pass is made to them, I think if the defender blocks it or whatever, I think it should be given offside. What happened to Gundogan? Got a booking? Was he chatting?
Wait, who got the yellow?
Gundogan. I don't know what he did.
Good. Less someone. I know Pep don't coach tackles, but at least that's one more thinking that he has to do now before he flies and things.
Oh, yeah. He came studs. Yeah. Who's down? Thiago Silva's down. The old knees can't handle it. It's all come to a head now.
He can't handle back-to-back finals.
They're taking a little bit of a water break. I wonder how hot it is out there.
You allowed to have water breaks? What's going on?
No. Because it looks like they're all going off for a little water break. I don't know if it was scheduled or it's because of the injury. Oh yeah, I think he's feeling his groin. We're fucked now. That's a big loss. I think Christian will probably come in.
Oh please, because then if he comes in, we're gonna get Lewis out tonight with his Christian. Oh golly, that guy is awful. Every time he goes down, a goal comes after it. Get up! Every time. Every time he goes down, a goal comes from it.
Carl's trying to say that Timo Werner is a good footballer, a bad striker. No, he's a runner. That's all he is. He's a runner. He's a track star.
That's the thing though. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, because he's not bad, but he's bad at the same time. It's like you just don't know, because it's like he's creating chances, he's doing something, but he's not doing
enough.
He's not finishing, he's not doing nothing at the same time. It's like, how can you do so much but do so little at the same time? Like, it's just an oxymoron at this point. It just doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I will be back probably about 20 minutes or so. I'll be back.
Cool.
Probably about part of the second half.
Come second half or something. Ooh, Kante's breaking. He gives it to Havertz. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. I'm not. It was the right pass, but I think Havertz should have just gone first time across the box. I really think he should have gone first time across the box. City's breaking. Mahrez twisting and turning. Oh, straight into the arms of Mendy. Is Thiago Silva down again? Yeah, it's a great tackle. I think Thiago Silva's down again. Mafia Lahuz is a La Liga referee. He loves the attention. Oh, yeah, Thiago Silva's done. If Chelsea win without Thiago Silva, great job. But that is a big loss. A big loss. Well, unfortunate, Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva off injured. Big loss for Chelsea. So Christensen's going to come on and we'll see how they cope. I think, because Gundogan's been booked already. Yeah, Gundogan's been booked already. I feel like Bernardo Silva, has he even been in a game? Oh no, I'll probably keep Gundogan on. But I would bring on Fernandinho for probably Bernardo Silva. So at least he can make those tackles that we know that Pep likes to make. Bernardo Silva ain't been in the game at all. I'm trying to remember anything that he's been involved in. Sammy said KDB's been poor, Kante bossing him. Yeah, he's been poor by his standards. I agree with that. Always open on the left-hand side. Chilwell. Cross to the back post to Werner. Poor pass, as per usual. No surprise there. Yeah, De Bruyne's been below average by his own standards. He's been involved in some decent little attacks, a few crosses. He had the pass, was it to Foden, was it? The cross across the box that Rudiger cleared. But in terms of dominating the game, well, he's not doing it. And therefore, Man City's not doing it. Tactics are very, very good from Tuchel. But, I mean, from both sides to an extent, I guess. I think they need to bring on Fernandinho and take Bernardo Silva off. Push Gundogan a bit further forward. $40 gone. 0-0. It is what it is. Chelsea looking good. Let me see some of the stats for the game thus far. Thiago Silva looks pissed. So Man City 57% possession to Chelsea's 43. Shots on target 3 each. No, sorry, shots in total 3. Shots on target 1 each. Big chances, Chelsea 2. Big chances, and that's a 2 Werner chances. 6 crosses compared to Man City's 2. How many corners? 1 corner each. Yeah. Chelsea will be pleased with how they've played so far. But they need a goal. They need a goal. And unfortunately, I don't think they're going to get it through Timo Werner. Let's see. They lost Terry in 2012 and did it. Yeah, but they didn't lose him in the ball. Havertz scores. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. Round Edison. It's 1-0. Kai Havertz. Who played that ball? It was a good ball, but Man City were split all the way open. Split all the way open. Parted like the Red Sea, and Pep Guardiola takes a swig of his drink. He's under pressure. He is under pressure. Who played that ball? Because that was a good ball. Oh, that's a big gap. Oh, that's a huge gap. That's a huge gap. So he goes around Edison, takes a bit of a deflection, but Man City's parted like the Red Sea. Lep, what have you done? Man City parted like the Red Sea. 0-1. Havertz. So wait, where was the greatest centre back that ever lived? Where was he? Where was Ruben Diaz and the great John Stones, who's been reborn? Where was he? Where was he? Hey, that's a lean. Yeah, listen, I was literally just thinking that a DM will cut it off. He needs to bring on Fernandinho. The team scoring the first goal has won the last 6 Champions League finals. So who was that? Liverpool, 2019. 2018, Real Madrid, obviously Benzema scoring that. 2017, who was in 2017? Real Madrid again, of course. What am I talking about? Against Juve. 2016, Real Madrid against Atletico. What was the score in that one? Is that the one that went to penalties? I thought Atletico took the lead in that. Oh, Chelsea are in again. Reece James a bit blocked off. 2015, Barcelona. 2014 was Real Madrid, but Atletico scored first in that one. So 2016 Champions League final. Who scored first in that one? Like maybe it was Real Madrid. I just thought that it was. I thought Carrasco scored first. Champions League final. Oh, and Chelsea don't concede many goals, so Man City are gonna have to find a way to break them down. Listen, Pep needs to make 2 subs at half time. He needs to bring on Fernandinho and he needs to bring on Aguero. I'm telling you, he needs to bring on. Oh, Ramos scored first. Carrasco got the equalizer. Okay. He needs to bring on. Woo-wee! Let's see. Yeah, so it was about this Terry one you were saying. Terry got sent off in the. Terry got sent off in the semis, so he missed the final. He didn't. Oh, Werner's terrible. Oh, he's awful. Get him out of it. Get him out of it. To be fair, it was his run that created the space, but he's awful. He's rubbish. Oh, was that Mount's pass? Great pass. Great pass. Oh God, let's see. I'm really checking through my group chats. Yeah, he's gonna need to bring on Aguero and he's gonna need to bring on Fernandinho. Aguero and Fernandinho. Yeah, I'll take off Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling personally. But then you lose any pace in the attack. But they need to get control of the game. They need to regain control of the game. Chelsea are finding it too easy to bypass their midfield. There's no defensive structure in their midfield. They're relying on keeping the ball, which Chelsea are not allowing them to do in dangerous areas. And then they're defending with just a 4 at the back. Too dangerous. They got split. Halftime. 1-0 to Man City. No, sorry. Yeah, Man City 0, Chelsea 1, half-time in the Champions League final. Has Pep bottled it again? Has he bottled it again? Explain to me that midfield. Somebody explain to me that midfield. Because I don't understand. I just don't get it. You've got no DM. You've got no DM. How is KJ trying to blame? How is Pep? I mean, KJ trying to blame Edison. Nothing to do with Edison, that. So I'm just send out the link again, guys. How do you go into this game with no Rodri, which I understand because he's not the most mobile, but neither is Jorginho. You go in there with no Rodri and no Fernandinho. Of course you're going to get cut through. Of course you're going to get cut through. Yeah, this is a tactical disaster so far from Pep. Absolute disaster. Sorry, I got so many thoughts. I'm just trying to get out. And Pep, who's known for his tactics, how do you go into the match with no DM? I cannot fathom. Chelsea's got 2. Of course, Kante breaks forward. He get it. Cool. You've got... yeah. Sorry, all right, let's see. Let me get some of these comments. Let's go through some of these comments. Sammy says, Neeks, you seem to love KDB as a United fan, but he ain't a real CM in my book, bro. Not that great in tight spaces while being pressed. Well, to be fair, Man City don't get pressed that often. I get that. Man City don't get pressed that often. But for me, he's not a traditional CM, no, because he's definitely more of an attacking midfielder and he likes to drift out to the wings. But in this modern day football, what is positions? Everyone plays everywhere. Everyone plays everywhere. He's a central midfielder in the same mode that Kante is a central midfielder. One defends more, one attacks more in my book. Carl says, let's be honest, Villarreal is beating both these teams in the UEFA Super Cup. I mean, since you believe that La Liga is the best league in the world, I understand why you think that. And maybe we'll get another Unai Emery masterclass. Yeah, as we said earlier, DM will cut that out. Listen, if Fernandinho's there, the centre-back split because, what's his name? Because Werner makes that run down the left, to the left, and opens that big gap that Kai Havertz runs into. It's a very good ball from Mount, perfectly weighted and positioned, but it's also an easy ball and an obvious ball because there's so much space. Fernandinho goes into that space there, and he doesn't even attempt the pass. He doesn't even attempt the pass. It's been a tactical mess from Pep so far. I think Pep will bring Fernandinho and Cancelo. So Fernandinho for who and Cancelo for who? Let me know. I would bring on Fernandinho and Aguero. I would take off Bernardo Silva. He's done absolutely nothing in this game. And I would bring on see, there's a tough one between Sterling and Mahrez. Mahrez is definitely more informed, so I'm more tempted to take off Sterling. But in that front line, do you have any pace? That's the only issue at that point. But I think those are the two I'd make. If you bring on Cancelo, yeah, let me know who you take off for both of them. Let's be honest, Neeks, Villarreal. Oh yeah, you said already. Nothing special these teams, we United can beat both. Even with our current players, we are as good, just ain't consistent enough. Nothing special, these teams. Well, I mean, we've beaten them. We've beaten them. We've beaten City numerous amount of times. And Chelsea, we drew 0-0, and we should have scored in the last minute. McTominay messed up the pass. They are good. I'm not going to knock them off and say they're nothing special. They are good teams, coached very well. But other than the big teams in the Champions League this year, or should I say the traditional big teams, are nowhere near as strong. So both of these teams are like, we got to seize this opportunity. Other than Bayern Munich, the traditional big teams aren't as strong this year. Who can seize the opportunity? Of all players, it was Havertz that scored. Listen, Havertz's best position, and he wasn't playing there all game, but his best position is false 9 because he can score goals. Werner is a false player. He don't score goals. But his run made the space. That's all he's good for, running, literally. So he says Zinchenko for Cancelo and Silva for Fernandinho. Fair enough, fair enough. Sterling's attributes, such as his pace and other attributes, are not being utilized by Pep. He needs to change it up quick. He needs to make subs at half time. You ain't going to get a situation like where Ollie don't make a sub in the whole, for 100 minutes. Yeah. Foden and Silva need to come off. Jesus for the runs behind and Rodri for more control. I would not have Jesus anywhere near this game. He's probably going to come in and score, but I wouldn't have him anywhere near this game. I think I would switch Mahrez and Sterling to shake it up. So yeah. He needs to do something. He needs to do something. Chelsea should be winning by more. I think City need a striker. The false 9 isn't working because there's no space in between the lines, plus the 2 centre-backs are pressing them. Yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree. And you see the difference. There's no space in between the lines where City want to play, yet there's so much space in between the lines where Chelsea are playing on the other side, because you got the back 4 and you got the midfield 3 and you got no one in between. Whereas Chelsea are completely blocking off any space in front of their back 3. Junior says, that's what I meant for being the big boys. They aren't that much better than the rest. Yeah, it's the consistency. As you said, yeah, you're right. The consistency. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, all been poor this year. PSG, they're not traditional big side. What is their pedigree when it comes to European football? It's not really there. But well done for Man City for still getting through that side. Dortmund. Dortmund, isn't it? Dortmund. I just put out a tweet saying a tactical disaster from Pep so far. Couple comments from some Chelsea fans on my tweet. Havertz saving Timo's bacon right now. Timo, 2 big chances missed. Man City fan said he's too stubborn to change anything. Well, let me just say he must change it now. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can. I think if Man City lose this, does that mean Harry Kane will go Man City as justification? Well, actually, it's a good point, because I said if Man City win the Champions League, of course they won the Premier League, Harry Kane goes there and he's somewhat, you might say, stat padding. Yeah, sorry. He's somewhat stat padding. Now, of course, he don't care what I think. He's going to make a decision on his own. I've scored the amount of goals I've scored. I deserve to go and win trophies now. So I'm going to go to the place where they're guaranteed. Fair enough. Do what you want to do. But I just think a legacy is there for him to be built if he takes Man United back to the top. Go into Man City and dominating. They're already dominating. But as you said, if they lose this, then he goes to City and they win the Champions League, then, yeah. He has made the move worthwhile, and he has the legacy to go with it. He was the key. He was the key cog in that wheel, the ice on the top of the cake that got them over the line and won in the Champions League. So it makes it more appealing. A couple more comments on my tweet. These men like to experiment at the wrong time in life. Man over 40 again, no DM. Pep always overthinking. Yeah, listen, Pep. He bet. As I said, whoever loses, I'm coming for them, innit? I am coming for them. But sorry, 1 second. Yeah, whoever loses, I'm coming for them. But if Pep loses this, I don't want to hear no GOAT arguments. I don't. I mean, I don't want to hear it even if he wins it. But I don't want to hear no GOAT arguments. I really don't want to hear no arguments. It's nonsense. I saw a tweet from Fabrizio Romano saying, Manchester United, one of the best midfielders in Europe. Chelsea refused proposals to sell or loan him out last summer. He's considered untouchable. It's all down to Lampard. If Chelsea win this final, Lampard deserves a trophy. David from Football Terrorist hates Mount. Sorry, because I put a message in the group chat. I said great ball from Mount, composure from Havertz. David replies, agreed. Mount's best form is under Tuchel. He likes these little nuances. I just said to him, it's your whole team's best form is under Tuchel. He was your best player under Lampard, and he's your best now. Deal with it. I see a tweet. Ollie Sexual is sweating right now that a manager who came in 4 months ago is 45 minutes away from winning Chelsea the Champions League, whilst their Messiah has won F-all in 2.5 years. You're watching. Some people, they're obsessed. They're obsessed. Sorry, let's see. Shane says City needs to sustain the attacks better. They are too easy to pick up. Get Guerrero on so that it stops Chelsea's two centre backs from pressing any false nine, so that it could maybe get Chelsea to drop 5 or 10 yards. Could not agree more. Jay says you have to give it up to Tuchel for setting up Park the Bus. You're lying. Did David say he didn't want Mount to start? You're lying. You are lying. That's crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk. Conrad says, Neeks, have you seen Dallo said that coaching at AC Milan is better than Man United? I read something, a headline. I didn't read it into it. Well, go. Thank you. I hope it is better. I hope you feel more at home there. Let's get a good, the players are coming out. Let's get a good price for him. I want 20 million and let's reinvest that into the squad. I hope you enjoy the coaching there. We still beat you. I need some electric tape. Yeah, but sorry, back to this in terms of Tuchel parking the bus. I mean, he's done well tactically. I'm not, I get, yeah, he's set up defensively, but against Man City, for Manchester to play against Man City, you have to be compact. You can't give them Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. You have to limit all the space that they can create in, which they've done. They haven't created a big chance. They have, Also, no, for Foden, I think that was a big chance, but Rudiger came across very quickly. But did he not make any subs? He didn't make any subs, did he? Nope, 0 subs. 0 subs. Oh, that's a big call by Pep. I would have at least made one. You have to at least make. You have to bring on Fernandinho. If you want to bring on Rodri, bring on Rodri. You have to bring a DM. And Gundogan's got a booking now, so he can't even do that DM role as good as you'd want him to, because he can't make a tackle, or he has to really think twice before making a tackle because he's on the booking. If they go to 10 men, it's going to be very, very difficult. Very difficult.
Golly, everything kicked off as soon as I had to dip. I'm hearing Havertz took the keeper away. What's going on? Let me see if I can find this goal.
Oh, you didn't see the goal?
No, I wasn't. I had to dip in it. Oh,
yeah, no, I know you left here, but I didn't know you weren't watching the game.
I heard the goal happened, but I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they got parted, like split open. Werner made a run.
I have to see it because I know how. I know you're going to be against C, so you're going to probably make it sound.
No, listen, no, you'll see it. It was awful defending, gaping hole right through the back. Mason Mount passes through and.
David.
Yep, I was just saying because I sent a message in the Football Terrace group, and I said to, let me tell you, yeah, I was like, great ball Mount, composure from Havertz.
None of the videos are loading with the goal.
David's like, agreed. Mount's best form is under 2 shots. I mean, you could just rewind the live stream if you wanted to. He goes, agreed. Mount's best form is under 2 shots. He likes his argument changes to well, I would say that he wasn't that great under Lampard. I said, well, you have to see your whole team's best form under 2 shots. And he was your best. That's a poor free kick. He was your best player under Lampard.
Let me see this goal.
He was your best player under Lampard, and he's your best player under your best player under Tuchel.
What a finish as well! Nice. You know what? I swear I left literally a minute before this. I'm vexed. I literally left a minute before.
Man missed the goal.
Oh my god!
Might be the only goal of the game.
That was brilliant. This is what I mean about us. We play and we create chances, but luckily this one fell to Havertz.
Yeah, but not Werner.
Not Werner, because it would still be.
Werner would have tried to go around the keeper and he would have kicked out of play. I'm telling you.
People need to put some respect on Mount's name, man. Like everything is folding this, folding that. I know the game ain't done yet. He can go and smack in 2 against us.
Good tackle by Kante.
But they need to put a little bit of respect on his name, man.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of doubts over him when he's proved everyone wrong. Well, I say whoever doubted him, that is. Sterling getting bossed by Reece James there. Good work by Sterling to win it back. Zinchenko running through to the midfield, gives it to Bernardo Silva, who's probably touched the ball 3 times in the whole match. The guy's been anonymous. Of course, he's playing in the midfield 3. Out to Walker. What's Bernardo Silva gonna do? Anything?
That's it. Red Devil Studio and his tweets are so funny, man. Man goes, so Chelsea, who just finished 4th, and Villarreal, who finished 7th, are the best teams in Europe. With a question mark.
Listen, Kante's been great today. Kante has been great. But Chelsea are also getting the freedom of the midfield. Like, they're getting the freedom of the midfield. Obviously, defensively, he's still doing his job, but there's so little space for Man City to operate in because of how Pep has set up tactically that none of their midfielders, because he says he's bossing KDB, he is, but Gundogan's not doing nothing, and Bernardo Silva's not doing nothing either.
Would you say that this is because the pressure is more on Man City to win this than it is on Chelsea?
sorry, what is because?
If the result stays like this,
Hmm.
would you say that City? Oh, for God's sake!
No, is that what you're asking me?
No. I was saying, would you
Oh,
say this is down to
like what
this is down
pressure?
to maybe the pressure
No. Well,
that they have?
if
Because there's
things
less pressure on
if
Chelsea
things
to win
stay as
this.
it is in terms of the way the game's gone, the pressure on Pep, not the players. I don't think the players have played bad. I think they've just been tactically outwitted, so they're not in the places or being able to operate in the way they want. But that's on Pep. I think Pep maybe bottled it. And or I say bottled. I don't think he bottled it because he actually went more attacking than he should. But I just think
this.
I just think no, it's not. He didn't bottle it. I think he just made a big tactical error in not playing defensive midfielder, which has just made Chelsea easy. Made Man City easy to play through the midfield. Because there's no natural defensive midfielder in there.
What do you say? Would this be down to Pep's overthinking of games?
Yeah, I do. If it stays like this in terms of the way the game's gone, and the longer and longer he waits before making a change, complete tactical. Because I don't think any one player in City has played bad. They just haven't been able to play good, and that's purely tactical on Tuchel's part and Pep's part too. I say Tuchel's part. Tuchel's just doing what he does. He's playing exactly the same way they've played since he's come in. Pep thought, let me try and change something to get the better of him. He's made Pep change. And I think those 2 games that they won, where you might look at it like, now the third one, there's no way they're going to win. I thought he fouled him, to be honest, but fair enough. Those 2 games, you might look at it a case of, he's not going to win the third one. But what it's actually done is Pep's now thinking, all right, how do I beat him? How do I beat him? How do I beat him? Instead of just saying, I'm going to play my best team, best players in their best position, and make the best team.
But that's what he's doing now. No?
Well, he's not, because he's still got DM.
But he's playing his best players in his best position.
No, he's not, because Gundogan's playing defensive midfield. And Bernardo Silva playing central midfield. The man's got 13 goals. The man's got 13 goals this year, Javern. He ain't playing defensive midfield. He hasn't been playing. Man is a central midfielder, box to box at best. But he's not a DM. And Bernardo Silva's best City performances, as far as I'm concerned, have come wide right. I'm surprised he started this game. I really am. I did not expect to see Bernardo Silva on this pitch. 100% I didn't. But that's the decision Pep's made. And Werner running in behind, great tackle. Who was that? Ruben Diaz. Great tackle. Credit to Tuchel, trusting his tactics and trusting his players. It's like Pep ain't trusting his tried and trusted tactics. He's like, I need to change something, which he's been doing in the Champions League with Man City year on year and getting knocked out before the semi-final stage usually. And I thought he had learned. I thought this is the year. I thought he said, all right, this is the year. I'm gonna just play my best team, and we're gonna go out and win the game. I guess not.
I think this is his best team. Sorry, I heard what you were saying.
It's not. It's not. It's just not. Where's Rodri? Rodri's been playing all season. Sterling ain't even been playing the last few weeks. Man just brought him out from the cold. Listen, Man City have great players. So whoever they play is going to look like, well, it's a great team anyway. But if you put...
I'm not going to lie. When I looked at that picture you sent, I was like, we're going to get rolled. This team looks sick. Their team just looks like something out of that car will play on Football Manager.
Yeah, that's a Football Manager, FIFA kind of team. And that's what I said. My statement was Pep going for it. Because he went more attacking than he usually does. By going with Gundogan and Bernardo Silva instead of Rodri and or Fernandinho. Man,
why are these people wearing a mask? Their nose ain't covered. What's the point?
Oh, that's a joke, isn't it?
At this point, it's a fashion statement.
It's a joke. I went through the whole of Westfield today, Stratford.
Oh.
I
can imagine how that was.
I mean, Or some people have mask, but I would say it was about 50-50. It was like 50-50 in terms of masks. And when I say like, and the masks that were being worn, were they even worn correctly? I'm gonna say no. I'm
No.
gonna say no. It's just a joke. It's an absolute joke right now. I didn't wear a mask, by the way, if anyone's wondering, because why? It's just get on with life, man. Stay out my way. Stay out my way, and let's go, innit?
I already had the thing, so that is my protection.
I took my lemon and ginger. And actually, I need to go and get some garlic. And that's my protection. A good immune
here we
system.
Go. Who's
so
down?
Kevin De Bruyne is down. He's going to book him. He's going to book Rudiger.
They both clashed. How's someone going to get yellow for this? Let's see. Oh, yellow for that. They came together.
Oh, sorry. Let me see again. Did he? Let's see. Yeah, no, he deliberately blocked him after, man. He put his arm.
Come on, yellow for that. He ran into him, man. Oh man, this game's gone. The game is gone. What I need to know is it Kante or is it Conte? Because when the first couple of seasons, everyone was saying Kante. Then they changed it to Conte. Then everyone's like, I'm like, wait, what is going on here?
It's Conte. So I was listening to.
It was Kante.
Yeah, so did I. I called him Kante though. I was listening to a documentary where he was asking to explain him to say his name. So he said what he said is it's actually both. Let me just double check something. It's both Kante and Conte. In French, it's Kante. In where's he from? Mali? Where's he from? Mali? I can't remember now. Let me double check.
He's from France because he plays. For France.
But his name isn't. His name, his family name is Malian. His parents are Malian. From Mali, and so the name is Malian, and in Mali it's Conte. So I was like, well, then it's Conte, innit? Because it's like David and David. If you're in England, you're David. If you're
but France colonized him, so surely it should be Kante. Since France have colonized him, we colonized the whole of Africa there.
But they still got their names. They still got their surnames.
Soon they're gonna take that away from them too. This rate.
So they got. So his name Kante Conte.
Damn.
But you know the problem was De Bruyne looks out. De Bruyne has had a below average game and now he's out of the Champions League final. That is not great for his legacy. Let's see. De Bruyne.
Gabriel, the guy with the many facial expressions. He reminds me of Phil Jones. Gabriel Jesus.
So it looks like it reminds you of what?
Phil Jones always with the facial expressions.
Yeah, they're both trash.
So there's a comment that says pivotal moment in the game. How so? Because De Bruyne hasn't really been at the races, has he? From what I've seen so far, anyway.
No, he hasn't. But you think that if City are to win this game,
it'll be through him.
It's going to be through him. Now you're hoping for others to kind of pull through.
And to be fair, he'd want to show up anyway because this is his old club.
He's crying.
His old club.
So what is it? Concussion? Must be concussion, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So who gets the armband now?
I don't know who just gave it to.
Taking it.
It may be Gundogan. Oh, gave it to Sterling.
Golly, the guy's breaking down.
It was like Cristiano Ronaldo in the Euro final when he got injured. He was crying. But I mean, that's your country, man. Like, bloody hell, it's your club. Get on with it, innit? You got another chance next year. With international tournaments, they come around, as in Euros come around every 4 years, 5 years because of the pandemic. And World Cups come around every 4 years. So I understand that you're playing for your country. It's an opportunity you may never get again. You're playing for Man City. If you don't get to another Champions League final, that's on you. Like, you've got the opportunity every single year with a great squad.
This could be pivotal for them.
Oh, is that penalty? Is that humble? What's going on? They're appealing. The referee says no. The referee says no. It's going to go to VAR 100%. We're going to have to see it. We're going to have to see it. They all went up for it. They all went up for it. Oh, he said he went from his chest to his arm, but is that considered deflection? Let's see. I know if it hits your knee or your leg and it hits your arm. No. It hit his arm. Well, yeah, it hit his kind of chest side and about here. I think that would be extremely harsh if they gave that. Extremely harsh if they gave that.
Right. He's right. If they did get that penalty, then Joe's now was right. That's a pivotal moment. Kevin De Bruyne off and City get what is it? Pivotal moment, yeah. Kevin De Bruyne off, penalty to Man City.
All right, so the midfield three is now Foden. It's Foden, Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva because Jesus is obviously gone through. Yeah, because KDB was playing
up front
before he came off. I need to see it from the other angle.
Well, if VAR checked it and said no.
Yeah. No, you gotta just trust the thing, innit? You gotta trust the thing.
I'm surprised that didn't go against us because VAR has been against us.
All right, Ty.
I would when I say against us, I mean like all the decisions have been quite close, isn't it? Like I'm never gonna argue VAR because I'm here for it. Like a result, that's what it is. It's offside, you're offside. Whether you're a centimeter off or a minuscule off, you're off. You're off. There's no in between. You can't be. You can't. Yeah. So I don't argue with it because people are always VAR out until the decision goes to them.
For them, yeah. Because when it went for Leicester, nobody was complaining.
Nobody, and Vardy flipped the whole thing. That was not even a legit penalty.
Vardy, what are you talking about?
We're talking about Leicester Tottenham.
No, I'm talking about Leicester.
Oh, Leicester Chelsea. Okay, see, that's another decision as well.
Season, no, it was offside, but all season everyone was like, "Oh, it's too close. The game's gone." But when it happens for a team that you want or against a team that you want it to happen to, then no one says anything. Oh, it's like, great for the, great goal. Or everyone's just happy. Everyone's just happy because it went where they wanted.
So that's why I don't listen to them Monday anymore, man.
But what I actually think should happen, much like in Europe, when you make these decisions, like they don't show a replay how we see it 100 times until all like 5-10 minutes later sometimes. And then the offside line, they don't show you all the lines that come up, left, right, up, down. They just make the decision and it's done. And you get on with it. Stop showing us the replays because people think they know more and can see better than the technology, the 50 frames per second. You're watching on some bugged out stream.
Everyone's watching on some stream, yeah.
Yeah, the sound is coming before the picture. You ain't got a clue what's going on. Your quality's on 160p. Like you haven't got a clue. But
I'm dying.
The ball didn't look like it left his foot. Of course, on your screen, there's like 5 balls. The thing's moving. Come on, man.
That's the thing. If we were to watch football,
see?
Oh, here we go.
Fernandinho's coming on. Wait, he's coming off. Is that Foden?
Could be. Oh no, Bernardo.
Thank God. Oh, he's been.
I was shocked when I didn't see Fernandinho start. He's the guy. Oh, okay. Who's coming off for us? Is it Werner?
Let's see. It gotta be.
It can't be Havertz.
Gotta be Werner.
Oh my days! If it's Havertz, that's
madness. It can't be Havertz. I mean, it could be, but it can't. No, it gotta be Werner. You put Havertz into the false 9 position, and Pulisic on the left hand side.
Yeah, it has to be because.
But if you get another chance, you don't want it to fall to Werner.
You don't.
You really don't.
One sec.
How's Fernandinho only come on now? That's embarrassing, man.
Probably Pep's ready to short up the game now. Probably thinks there's a second leg.
No, it's crazy because they should be able to attack better by bringing on a defensive midfielder. This is how sometimes football works.
That's
don't
another thing
bring on
too.
extra attackers to attack more. Bring on another defender or defensive player. That's not a foul. Okay, foul. I mean, I think this ref's good in general. I saw Man City fans complain about this ref when the ref came out. I don't even know the names of most. What's happened? Play on. It's only gonna. What's happened? Oh, it's Jorginho's up, so it couldn't have been that bad. At best, you get a yellow card for it. Yeah, people. I don't even know the names of half the referees, and people always seem to know when a referee gets called. Oh, we're gonna lose this game. And you're like, really? Based on what? Referee. I don't know who the referee is, but this referee, I don't know his name. I think when I've seen him, he's been good. He's been strong. Like it's a foul, but play on. Obviously, no referee going to be perfect, but I want a referee who's strong and consistent. Werner off for Pulisic. So the decision that you make in the first minute is the same decision you make in the 90th minute in the same game. Obviously, you can't, from one game to the next, there's different things, but in the one game, has to be consistent and strong. You can't be swayed by the crowd, or there is no crowds, not many crowds these days, or swayed by the players. He's strong and forthright with his decision. If he gets it wrong, he has to change it, innit? But Man City fans are complaining when we ain't got a chance with this ref. What? Because he's going to get his decisions right. Like, I don't understand. With VAR, obviously, to be fair, this is a free kick, where VAR's not going to check it. The key decisions, VAR are going to be there. Chelsea. It's just like
Klaus
been on them.
It's like Klaus said in his comment here. Werner was the reason of the goals. He created the space between both centre back. We're chasing him, and that's the problem.
Not both. One, the other one was no.
But that's the problem we have. That's the problem I have with Werner. He's good, but yet he's bad. We play the way how we play because he's good at
because of him.
But it's because of him. But we can't score, and that's because of him also. We're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes.
That's what I say. Like, there must be a player out there who can run like him, but has good technical ability. Surely.
We gotta find that. That's the scouting team needs to find that this season, this summer. After this game, I expect to see Chelsea signing this, Chelsea signing that before that Euro starts. Once that Euro starts, it's gonna be hard to sign these players. They're gonna hear nothing. And that's one thing I don't like, man. International tournaments taken away from the fun of the transfers. Man said Mbappe. Mbappe, Yeah, we're not signing him. No one has that kind of money. And PSG won't let him go. They'll lose Poch before they lose him. Golly, look at that one touch from City there. Oh, that is it. Oh my God.
Great clearance by Aspi. Captain. In the right position at the right time. Great play by Foden. Mahrez down the right. First time cross into who was coming in? Gundogan.
That was it for City right there. Next. Red. Send him off.
Wait, what's going on? Did he foul?
Send him off.
No. Is that Walker? Walker's got the. No, who was that? Yeah, Walker got the pace.
Who didn't have that pace there, man? What was that?
Pulisic against Walker. Walker's got pace.
Oh my days, Pulisic! You couldn't go off with that.
What's happened to Aspi? Aspi's down. He's calling for. I don't know if it's bad. All the old guys are dropping. God damn. Maybe I think he might be fading there, but I don't think it's as bad as it is. Because the referee's like, come. But I don't think it's as bad as it actually. Let's see what happened. Knees knocked. he fooled everyone there.
The knees knocked.
He fooled everyone there. Get up.
Well, it's only fair because who was down for so long as well? Kevin De Bruyne. And nothing happened there. He ran into Rudiger.
Rudiger blocked him off.
Listen, are you going to run into a brick wall when you're hit that's in front of you? Or are you going to stop and go the other way? You're not just going to run into someone, are you? And he ran into him. And it didn't pay off for him. Golly, did these players have to stay here for 2 weeks now, self-isolate?
They might go on holiday from here, to be honest.
Oh boy. Let's see you, Chelsea versus good evening.
I actually want City to score, but I don't want them to win. I mean, I don't want anyone to win. I want everyone to lose.
Let's see, what's it?
I just make the game be more exciting.
How much minutes left? 20.
Because if City do score and then Chelsea get a winner, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I just don't want an extra time. That's all. I don't want that.
City have been better since
whoever wins it just needs to win it ASAP. Like, don't win it in 90 minutes, please. I don't have the heart to go for another 30 minutes, man. I don't have it in me.
City been better since Fernandinho. I mean, since De Bruyne's come off.
Yeah, mad.
Game changer. Guys. See, game changer, man. A
pivotal moment in the game. Yeah. Oh, they're all over the place. Golly.
Mahrez.
Oh, that's it. Oh.
Headed out. Yeah, see.
Wait, did Thiago Silva come off?
Yeah, he came off for Christensen.
Fuck. Was it from that same one, or was it
no, from the same? No, from the same. So he went down, played on, and then went off in the end.
Oh, that was to me when I wasn't here, because I'm sure he stayed on.
Maybe, yeah, you might have just.
Damn.
You might have just left, actually. Yeah, so you lot scored kind of pretty much just after he came off. Same way City's about to score after De Bruyne comes. No, but I mean, yeah, City just looks so much better now. And maybe it might be a case of Chelsea allowing them more the ball as well because they've got the lead. And maybe not, because Chelsea's been pretty good in the second half as well. But they've just been able to keep attacks going and break up the play a bit higher up the field.
Come on.
Havertz is running away. But you got two defenders.
Havertz, come on.
Someone's in. Someone's in. He's missed.
Don't do those things. No.
He's missed. Christian Pulisic has missed an absolute sitter. The chance to win the Champions League. Oh my goodness.
They're just as bad as each other, man. Timo Pulisic, man. Christian Werner. What the heck is this, man? Oh my gosh, man. Get that American out of this club, man. Oh, you can't be missing that. That is it. That's game done.
Yep.
That's game done there. Oh my goodness, that's game done there. You can't do that, man.
You have to score that.
Got to be scoring
that. That's literally game over. That's literally game over.
That's it. Their things are down. Their spirits are down from that.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's. I thought I was in. I thought it was in. I was waiting for the net to bulge.
Fucking hell, man. What the? You can't be missing that, man. Oh, my days. Havertz, the way how Havertz controlled that nicely. I knew he was going to pass it as well. I saw it. And I was like, please, come on. He's literally put that on.
Sterling's in. Oh, Jesus misses it. Jesus misses it. Gabriel
It's over now.
Gabriel Werner.
That miss there.
Behind him, but it is what it is.
That miss there. That's it.
Oh, this game is good. This game has been good. I will give them that. This game has been good, even if it ends how it does.
I knew this game would have been good. I just, oh my gosh.
Man brought on Fernandinho, and they start creating chances. The most obvious, literally I don't know one person who looked at the lineup like, where's Fernandinho? Like, or even if you put Rodri and make more sense, but Fernandinho had to play this game. He's got the legs and the energy to keep up with Chelsea's midfield. That's so poor from from Pep. So poor. Hope it costs him.
All right, almost dead. Flipping hell, Pulisic, man. You got to be scoring.
He's got to be.
Fuck. Fuck, man. I wonder what HH is saying. I said I dare someone to lose today. HH goes, we've lost. That was the chance. Game over.
Well, that means Chelsea. Congratulations, Chelsea, winning 2021 Champions League. HH is a jinx, a judge. So whatever he says, the opposite.
He said now Pep is doing what he should have done at the start.
Yeah, it was exactly what I just said.
To stop the breakaways.
Exactly what I just said. Like it was so obvious. Pep. That's what you call it. Amateur. That's an amateur decision.
Yes, that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Because that's it. Listen, this is why you cannot say that Tuchel's bottled it. You can't. He has
no. You're right. But if Chelsea lose, they've bottled it. If Chelsea lose this game,
if you want to say that they bottled it, then cool. But it's Tuchel, man. He set them up. Everyone's playing fine. The chances were there to be taken, and they ain't being taken. So you can't put that on a manager.
However, if it goes to extra time, he has another 30 minutes, and you still lose, then he's bottled it.
That man, extra time is a joke.
You're all in this together. There's no singular. All bottle jobs, or you're all winners, isn't it? The man didn't play Fernand. Do you know how great Fernandinho is? That's actual disaster.
Can we just have a time skip? Hey, you know in TV shows where they do the sun go up and down. Can we just have that here? So it goes from 70 to 90 and they blow the whistle and be done with this game. I don't have the energy. I don't have it in me anymore, man. That miss there has just co-signed it all, man. I can see it now, man. That just gives City life.
Their set piece delivery has been so poor today. It's been so poor. Oh, it's in. Oh, better ball that time.
This is embarrassing. Oh my god.
What's embarrassing?
No, the chance is embarrassing. You got to score that. I'm sorry. I know it happened a while ago. It's got to move on, but you got to score that, man. That's it. 2-0, 72nd minute. That's it. Their hearts would have sunk there, and they would not.
That was game over.
Anything to go on.
Forget the heart. Forget the heart. They have.
I'm saying their hearts would have been over.
No, I'm saying forget that. They don't even have the quality as it stands, or the ability, should I say, more than the quality, to actually get one goal and break you down. That's a terrible ball. Who did that?
But that's the point that I'm making.
No, I'm saying
finishes it for them.
To get 2-0. Then even if they had all the heart in the world and the will, the ability and quality in actually scoring a goal against you ain't there. So there's no way they're scoring two. That was the Champions League right there.
How crazy it is. Chelsea's 1-0 up, and both fans are still hands in because we just don't know. 1-0 is such a scary result. Scoreline until the whistle's blown. I've seen a lot of 1-0s turn into 2-1s to the other team.
De Bruyne is out.
Oh dear Lord!
So Kovacic is coming on for who's number 19? Mason Mount.
Well, he's shoring up the midfield now. Since Fernandinho's coming, it's like two man has just jumped into midfield for City. Come on with that. When did you look at that? Mason Mount ain't good enough to start for Chelsea. Could potentially have the assist for the winning goal of their Champions League. Golly. I wanna, how back in the days you say I want a 2-page essay I want a 1 hour live stream apology from HH and
About
David
Mason
and
Mount.
all of them. Every single one of them. Charlotte, Lambs. Every single one of them.
But 9 of them rated him.
None of them. He's not good enough to start for Chelsea. They all say. They all said it. I'm like, what? So you want Callum Hudson-Odoi to start? You want Ziyech to start? What have they done? But yet you want them to start? No, I want a 1 hour live stream apology from every single one of them. Every single one. And I want lines written. Mason Mount is good enough to start for Chelsea. You know, back in the days in school, when you had to write the line. Like Bart Simpson. All right, 10 minutes to go, plus added time. Come on, guys. Well, lads. Ooh. That's it. That's it. Oh, too heavy. Oh, what happened there? Oh, Chilwell, how do you just go down?
Got a free kick for it.
But no one touched him.
I don't know.
He just fell. But what the heck happened there? Let me see. Oh,
yeah,
he caught him.
Kind of sort of,
I didn't even see that. It happened so quick. I remember the other day I was watching a match and I was like, rah, they're getting really good with these crowd noises. Little did I know there was actually a crowd in the stadium. I was like, rah, it's actually so much better with the crowds in there, man. Oh. What was that, man? Pot shot.
J5. No Jackson. J5.
Oh my gosh, this is.
J5.
It's so mad. Whenever I hear someone say J5, like at first I was thinking, why is everyone talking about that music producer?
Oh,
you know the
J5.
Yeah,
J5.
yeah. And then I found out it was Jorginho that everyone's talking about. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
When
Good
I saw
tackle.
J5 written,
Good tackle.
It was Jackson 5. That's only J5 I know. Because it was just J as in the letter rather than JAE.
Is Pep in a suit?
No, I don't think so. I see a jumper. Lep. That's a good tackle.
Fernandinho.
Wait, they didn't give a foul for that, did they?
I think they're just looking back at it.
Oh, okay, I hope so, because that was a good tackle. Lep. So what formation are City playing now? 4-5-2, 3-4-3, 3-5-2?
At this point, I don't know what they play. They just go out there and drop anyone on anything.
So they got 3-4-3, it looks like. 3-2-5.
Someone here.
Oh.
What's it? So it's a reminder that it's not in the comments in the chat. It says reminder that Lampard said this team can't compete with the big boys. Meanwhile, they've reached 2 finals after he got sacked. Oh no!
Oh,
Mendy with the hand.
Mendy's tall. Mendy's tall.
Mendy's tall.
Mendy is a tall man.
Tall. Listen, if Chelsea win this, I need a 1 hour apology video as well from Specs. Said, name me a black goalkeeper. Name me a black goalkeeper. There you go. It's been named.
Where did you say there was a comment?
Oh no, I'm saying this was in a chat. In a chat, someone sent me saying that Lampard said that this team couldn't compete with the big boys.
No, the Champions League. It's about to be the biggest boy.
Oh, come on! Just revert.
Listen, I'll just prepare yourself. You're gonna have about 10 minutes stoppage time. Ooh-wee. You're gonna have about 10 minutes stoppage time, by the way. So don't think you're out of the woods just yet.
I know. I already said there's at least 15 minutes left in this game. Fucking hell, Pulisic, man. If we lose, this is you. If this goes to extra time, it's you. I don't need it. My heart can't take it. I don't know. I'll pass out before these, man, and they're the ones playing.
I see a tweet. Chelsea sacked their manager at a decisive point in the season, finished top 4, and are currently 1-0 up in the Champions League final. We sacked the manager days before a cup final, lost it, stumbled into the conference, and still haven't hired a replacement.
That's the difference between Tottenham. Tottenham had no business sacking Poch in the first place. No business. They're not there. They're not at that level yet to be sacking managers, to be bringing in. Especially, that looked like Lewis for a second. At the final, I was like, wait, was that Lewis? Had to look again, but the camera angle changed. Spurs are just not at that level yet to be sacking managers. They're just not.
A man left Fernandinho on the bench. I mean, I've seen tactical errors in my life, and this is right up there with the worst. But well done, Chelsea. Well done, Chelsea, winning the Champions League.
Who got the yellow now?
I think that was Foden.
Gabriel.
Could this be an Aguero moment? I'm gonna say no. Both Manchester clubs bottle it. No, we were beaten by the better side according to you, Klaus, because La Liga is better than Premier League. So make of that what you will. It needed Chelsea to buy some Bundesliga players to win the Champions League. Oh, Klaus, please. The whole Premier League's been buying players forever. Like, I don't understand. Wait, did they even have any German players in 2012 when they won it? Because they've won the Champions League already. I don't remember any. Ballack was Ballack there at the time? I think he had left by then.
I think he had left by then already. Yeah, he left by then because our squad, the only good player on there of note was Drogba.
No, Lampard, Mata.
Well, when I say of note, I mean
respect.
When I say that, I mean like
Ashley
Lampard
Cole
was there, but I swear Ashley Cole couldn't start that, and we had to start Ryan Bertrand because of that.
No, Bertrand started at left mid.
Yes.
Other people out here.
That's why I got that question wrong, because I thought Ashley Cole was out and Bertrand had to start. Okay. That's why I got that question wrong. Golly,
yeah, Chilwell definitely just dropped that time.
It's so funny, but this is how you show he's got the mentality. When Tuchel came in, Chilwell was a bit and then he got dropped for Alonso, and then Alonso was just bad anyway. So naturally, Chilwell got back his place. But when he came back in, he showed Tuchel, and he's been very good on that left side. So, and all the criticism for Chilwell as well, it's a bit much because he hasn't been awful.
No, yeah, he's had a good season.
Oh, right, this is it.
Anyone? No one. Oh, guys, come on.
This is it. Oh my gosh.
Great block.
Oh my goodness.
Lewis, Carefree Lewis is having one right now. He's jacking it off to that block.
Oh no,
Hi,
the Christensen Hive, stand up. The Christensen Hive, stand
That
up.
ball went right across.
Oh my
Since
gosh.
Fernandinho's come on, they've created that opportunity, that opening down the channels on a number of, was that 7 minutes of any time? Yeah, I said it's going to be a lot. De Bruyne was down for De Bruyne was down for about 5. And then you made subs.
That 7 minutes is going to be like half an hour, man. Guys, play it safe now. Oh dear Lord. Their heads are gone.
Tired.
J5,
they see the ball go up and it's like, oh, another 7. Do you know how hard I've played like matches and you're winning by 1 goal and you ask ref how long left, and it's like the time just seems to be going forever. They can break, and at that point you're just like, you're just surviving. You're really just, oh, that's a foul. You're just
like
hoping.
now, because no one looked like they wanted to counter there.
Who made that foul?
They didn't look like they wanted to counter there. They didn't look like they wanted to counter there.
Yeah, they're probably trying to hold on to the ball, innit?
Fucking hell, this is it. Look at that.
Right across the box. Chua misses his block. Foden and Christensen.
Look at her face is exactly it, bro. Look at that. Her face is the reaction exactly. Like, oh my god, somebody get to that.
Kante.
Unlucky.
Blocked.
Get that.
See, this is what I say. People say Kante's a box-to-box midfielder, and I don't doubt that he brings the ball forward. Great. So he goes from one box to the next. But what does he actually do at the other box? Not much compared to what he does at the other box. The
what does he do at the other box?
When people say he's a defensive midfielder, I think they're right. He's a defensive midfielder who can carry the ball forward. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But he's not an attacking midfielder. He doesn't do anything at the other box. But listen, he's done his great job today. He tackles, wins the ball, and carries it forward. And he hopes to give it to a better player. When Werner's in front of you, it's not easy. Last chance saloon for Manchester City. There's 5 minutes. Pep is steaming. Long
oh my
ball.
gosh, clear that. Yes.
Don't
play out the safely. Whack it out, man.
All right. 2.5 minutes. Edison's at the halfway line with the ball. Edison's in. Everybody is in Chelsea's half right now. Every player. And of course, the referee. It is backs to the wall right now. Chelsea defending this 1-0 lead in the Champions League final. Can they counter? No, they cannot.
Yes. Let's go, boys.
Kante with the ball.
No, he's just holding up. Nice.
Fouled.
I'll take it.
Silly foul. Silly foul. 4 minutes to go.
We're not looking for the counter. Yes, raise the roof. Raise it. Come on. I can't even hear you, but let's go.
4 minutes to go.
Look at the stream on quiet. Trying to get taken down.
This would be Fernandinho's last game, maybe. They've been talking about a new contract. Who's been your man of the match?
Kai Havertz or Kante?
For me, it has to be N'Golo Conte.
Havertz or Kante, man.
Oh, you know what I'm saying about the Conte thing? The reason why I also didn't want to call him Conte is because the manager was Conte at the same time, and it confused everything. The manager talking about the player.
Well, clearly it's the player, because what's Conte doing winning the ball in the middle of the pitch? The
Conte's
manager
has been great this season. Wait, the manager or the player?
Come on, guys. Let's hold this out. Prove me wrong.
Gabriel Jesus. What's Gabriel Jesus rolling in all of this?
We don't know yet. Oh no,
bro!
Ref. Oh, did he even score?
It's gone in. It's gone in. It's out. Oh no.
Everyone's staying down.
I'm not even sure what it was for. Let's see. No, there's nothing in that. Just 3 men jumping. There's nothing in that at all.
Oh my days, it's been 4 minutes for the past 4 minutes. What is going on? Has the clock moved? Tuchel's angry with that throwing. Chase it down, pressure him. Yes. Look at Rudiger saying, come on, raising the roof. Yes, come on.
Why is HH crying on Twitch? He doesn't support Chelsea. He's not a Chelsea fan.
Is he actually crying on Twitch?
He's not a football fan. He doesn't support Chelsea, so I don't understand why he's crying. That Jesus.
Bruv.
What am I expecting from him?
Well, he's not crying. His head is just down. His head is just down.
Man's.
Oh! What's going on?
I thought I was flying in.
What's going on? Mahrez, why are you giving up? Oh dear Lord, that was almost top bins. What advert was that? HH looks like he's actually about to go into tears.
30 seconds till Chelsea win
their second
ever European Cup.
This is it. Come on.
9 years.
Who was it that said that Havertz was the flop of the season? Was it Ramon that said it? Or was it Kyle?
It was probably Kyle. It's a terrible ball from It's over! It's over!
Let's go!
Chelsea's won it! Chelsea's won it! Chelsea are European champions!
Name me a black goalkeeper!
Name me a black goalkeeper! Name me a black goalkeeper!
Let's go!
Chelsea!
Let's go!
Champions!
Look at HH! HH is losing! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We won the Champions League! Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Oh my God!
Yes!
Chelsea have done it! Done it!
Let's go! Screw all you haters! All you haters saying, oh yeah! Yeah, I see you in the chats. I said nothing. I just went along with your crap. Eat that, you cunts. Eat that.
City in the mud.
Who is it?
Pep Guardiola.
Where is it? Who is it that said it?
Goat. Goat who? Goat where? Goat? You're massive mad. Still no Champions League without.
Oh! See, he should have won it last season with PSG. PSG in the mud. Let's go! No doubt we are the best club in London now. For you. I don't hear nothing. Arsenal's still bigger. Shut up. No, they're not. You ain't even got a Champions League.
Man said, sorry. A man was talking about Champions League. Man was talking about quadruple. Man was talking about quadruple. They won the bloody League Cup. That's their double League Cup. Let's say Aguero. I won't win Champions League quote. He got.
Let's go. Mason Mount with a Champions League medal.
Unbelievable.
Mason Mount outers in the mud. Where are you now? Mason Mount ain't good enough to start. Apologies, please. Huh? Everyone's saying, you lost to Leicester in FA Cup. Well, guess what, bitches? We got the Champions League. Say something. Oh, you want to chat? Chat now. Chat now. Chat now.
Man was talking about quadruple. Couldn't even do the fake treble.
Mason Mount. Let's go. I can't believe we have a Champions League. This league. This season was not a season I expected. I thought we were going to be like 7th. We're going to be down in the dumps. Lampard. Now we're going to win a Champions League. See, my prediction saying that we should have won the league has come true. I was right. We won the league.
As a Man United fan, I'm happy that City bottled it. As a Man United fan, thank you, Chelsea.
Come on, champions! Come on! Get in there!
Let's go.
Check in. Let's hear the jokes now. Come on!
Matthew.
I was thinking, who was that?
Oh my God, Timo Werner got a Champions League medal. That's mad. Yeah, well done, Chelsea. Well done.
Remember, guys, when I said that Chelsea are going to win the league?
That man would take it.
I was right. Chelsea have won the Champions League.
Man said the GOAT. The GOAT? Which GOAT? Which GOAT?
Let's go.
Don't ever compare Pep to Sir
Oh my
Alex.
days, he took off his shades. HH took off his shades on a live stream.
Did he?
He took it off. He took it off. He took them off.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
He's just saying yes.
Yeah, he's just saying yes.
We're making him a chief. We're making him a chief. We're making him a chief. Ballon d'Or, here we go. Sing the Ballon d'Or, count it Ballon d'Or. Mount, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He said, Mount, I'm sorry.
All the insults. All the insults. He's a chief.
I think Kante is a chief. They say Kante is horseman.
He's put him back on. It was a moment of weakness from him. Sammy, you're not having this. Man goes, Neeks, didn't I tell you tonight is the hardest part to close the gap? You told me today he's going to do it. Don't give me that. I could have told you the hardest part was win another Champions League. He ain't done it. He ain't done it. He ain't done it. Don't try it. It's Pep Guardiola. Lep Guardiola. Willie Caballero has a Champions League medal. Man City reject. Wait, is he your third choice keeper?
Huh?
Is Willie Caballero your third choice keeper?
I think so. Shouldn't it be Czech? I swear Caballero. Oh, yes, Caballero was still there.
Might be your fourth choice. Kepa has a Champions League.
Can you imagine who has a Champions League
team?
Man says Kepa's got a Champions League medal.
Tammy Abraham has a Champions League.
Tammy Abraham's got a Champions League medal. HH is off. He's gone to his YouTube now. Absolute madness.
That's crazy. Well done, Chelsea, man. Well done. Well done. Yeah, we've seen it, Klaus. We were just showing it. Well done. Well done. Well done, Chelsea. Well done, Tuchel. I mean, it's the second time Chelsea's won the Champions League, having sat their manager mid-season. and the manager comes in and wins it. So, you know, credit to them to doing that. And credit to Chelsea for making the decision that they did.
Where is Martin Lazario? Show yourself.
Crazy stuff. Pep Guardiola. How good?
We beat the best teams in Spain on our way here, just to let you all know.
Oh, yeah, true.
From Merchants. The best teams in Spain, we beat them to get to this final. So according to you guys, you know, the best teams in the world, if we beat them, that means surely we really deserve this if we beat them.
Sammy said, I don't know if it came through on the StreamYard because it was blocked for a second, but it's come through on YouTube. Effing Mourinho fans talking shit right now. Pep versus Jose is not a debate. For fuck's sake, sorry for my language. Pep must take all the blame for tonight. Jason Mills says, I wonder how Frank Lampard feels now. Abby Manju says, do you think Man City will ever win the Champions League? I said to Yannick and Rose today when they did a stream, I said, if you don't win it today, you ain't seen them lift it in your life. They're not lifted in your lifetime. You would not live to see them lift it. This was the moment. This was the chance.
Let's go. Let's go.
How good is Ruben Diaz really? I see Man United fans and Arsenal fans are doing mad. They were tweeting Arteta out.
Why is he tweeting Arteta out?
I don't know. I see Man
United fans Arsenal can't say nothing to us anymore. Like, ooh, you beat us twice in the season. Ooh, how many Champions League do you have? Shut up, man.
How good?
HH goes, Mason Mount. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I apologize. I am deeply sorry. Forgive me. I'm so glad that it's Mount that Mount was there to perform. Oh my gosh. I missed it. Apparently, Havertz dropped the F word twice.
Yeah, I think he said, yeah, we won the effing Champions League.
Don't blame him, man. Let's fucking go. Apparently, no DM is trending or was trending or something. He's saying Pep. Golly. What did the rest get pedal?
Oh God. Let's see.
Does what's his name? Does Lampard get a Champions League winners medal too?
I mean, he was a part of the campaign. Oh, Mendy can't celebrate this one now. I'm talking about Benjamin Mendy. Because he celebrates all the trophies like he actually plays. Sammy says, Neeks, let's get on to Diaz. I'm fed up with these 6-month wonders.
Listen, he was there. He was here. It's just that one goal, in it. He got split. It happens, innit?
Raheem Sterling gets his medal. Wait, why didn't Foden get it around his neck? He thinks I'm going to be back here anyway to win it later. You know, we need to ask questions about Lampard's coaching. Well, listen, we'll see if he gets another job in it, in the Premier League, see what he can do. But clearly wasn't ready and good enough for Chelsea. Jay, do you want Eden Hazard to return to Chelsea?
No, thank you. He can stay where he is. You say how can be so calm? You weren't here when the whistle went. You weren't here when the whistle went. Like, you don't. The game took so much out of me. Like, especially when Pulisic missed. When we missed, I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's over." Listen, I am so excited. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this. I just didn't expect this. What more can I do? Look at HH. He was calm. He was in work. Listen, no one expected this. No one expected this. 6 months ago, we were down in the dumps. Lampard lingering next to Arsenal near relegation. And we're out here, Champions League. He deserves it. He got robbed last year. Mbappe couldn't finish his dinner. And this year, he brought Thiago Silva with him, won the thing. He said, Thiago, you know what? I'm coming, Chelsea. Go first. Don't sign the contract, but I'm coming. He came, and here we are. Let's go. Best team. Look at that. Mendy came from where? Nowhere. No one knew that a black goalkeeper existed. No one. Now we've got
Zidane and Carlo Liz. Yes. Let me tweet that. Respect Zinedine Zidane. 3 Champions Leagues. Respect Zinedine Zidane.
Let's go.
Ziyech, what are you doing here? Awful. Gilmore, get out of Giroud. Damn, Giroud's got a World Cup, a Europa League, a Champions League. I mean, the only thing he hasn't got is a Premier
he left
League.
Arsenal and he's
got a league on.
He's left Arsenal and look what he's come with now.
He's
left Arsenal. He's got a Champions League now.
A Champions League, Europa League, a World Cup. He doesn't got a Premier League, but he's got a Ligue 1 medal with Montpellier, I believe. I think he went with Montpellier, which is a great achievement. What a career. Who is that? Is that Agnelli, the UEFA president? Gives it to Cesar Azpilicueta, who put in a monster performance.
We go. Let's go.
And Chelsea are champions of Europe.
Come on.
2020-21.
Let's go.
Well done.
Again.
Well done.
Tottenham, Arsenal, I don't want to hear it. You're not big. We're the best team. Put all that to bed. Put all of that to bed, man. What are we saying? We're bigger than City.
Yep, easily. Easily. They've got 0. They've got
bigger than City.
Champions League.
2 Champions League.
Kovacic has 4. Yeah, he got 4. He got 3 Real Madrid, isn't it? Giroud left Arsenal to win the Champions League with Chelsea. I think Man United fans are probably the only fans who are happy that Chelsea won. Yeah, you're right. I think most Premier League fans wanted City to win. Tuchel has to be top 3 coaches easily. I mean, 2 Champions League, easy. No. I'm not having this. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. Man got to 2 Champions League finals in a row and 1-1. Zidane won 3 in a row. 3 in a row. And you're telling me he has to be top 3 easily. Respect.
Okay, so who's top 3?
Unless you're saying, yeah. Erhan, you tell me who's top 3. Because for me, it's Pep, Klopp, Zidane. Now, let's just say Tuchel are better than Pep and Klopp. Cool. But you're not putting Tuchel above Zidane. I don't care. He's got, because what has he done? What has he done that Tuchel hasn't done? You can say that about the others because they've won league titles. They've also won Champions Leagues already. They've won 2 Champions Leagues. Klopp's got 1. He's got league titles. What has Tuchel done to even sniff Zidane? Well, because he beat him in 1 game. over to get to win the Champions League. Okay, well done.
Not gonna lie, we should have had. Not gonna lie, we should have had more Champions Leagues anyway. That one we got ripped off with Barcelona.
No,
that was a disgrace.
We would have been your final. Would have been your final.
Yeah.
we would have had a back-to-back Champions Leagues. Chelsea are third biggest club in England.
You're right. We are. We have to be.
I think so.
This is it. So. This has to do it. Everyone said our first Champions League was a fluke. Well, now we've won a second one. Was this one a fluke too? Because what I saw 50-50.
This is Lampard tax.
What does that even mean? Lampard tax.
in a normal season, you would have won it. So you deduct the tax and you come out with
what?
A man said Klopp, Pochettino, Tuchel in that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Pep, Klopp, Zidane, Conte, and Tuchel fifth. Well, I'll tell you what. Tuchel's done more in Europe than Conte. Zidane, I mean, Javert, you got to accept it. He's your manager now. He has done more in Europe than Antonio Conte.
Mm. Yeah, he's won the Champions League. He's won it, so of course he's done more.
For me, it goes Pep, Klopp, Zidane. And
this is why when the Super League happened,
you're going to be completely honest. Klopp's lucky to get that position because it's probably Zidane's. The man. Sorry, I'm not going to say it again. What are you going to say?
Oh, he's here.
He's always there. The man loves his club. Him. And to be fair, the Sheikhs and
he's
Leicester,
only here because
he can't get to England.
Because it's in Portugal. Because it's in Portugal. Because he can't come into England.
Footy Agenda says KDB will never be on Gerrard's level. Come squeaky bum time, he fakes an injury. No clutch gene. I don't think he faked the injury. But yeah, Aguero was crying. Man said, "I'm not leaving City until I win the Champions League." Well, you better sign a lifetime contract, boy, because they ain't winning in no time soon. Liverpool fan, Pep, Klopp, Zidane. People are making fun of Spurs, but Arsenal didn't win any Champions League or even Europa League. Listen, both of them are in the mud, isn't it?
Yeah, both in the mud. They can't talk nothing.
Chelsea got two before they got one between them. Between them.
Joke thing, man.
Thiago Silva, I put a tweet out, I said, how good is Ruben Diaz? Really? I was like, Thiago Silva, Maguire, VVD.
If Tuchel gets to another final next season, another Champions League final, and wins it,
he'll lose it. He'll lose it.
But I'm saying, if he gets to another Champions League final and wins it, what do we say then? Because that's three finals.
Then he goes above. He goes above Klopp. Depends what Zidane does next year. It depends what Zidane does next year. Yeah,
he left Leicester. He left Leicester and come now win a Champions League, and this is why he left. And this is progression. Go. So I was just saying, this is just progression, and that's
100%.
And that's the thing with Leicester. They're not at. I keep saying this. They're not at that level yet. FA Cup compared to a Champions League. What do you want to win? And Leicester's not at that level, and that's why they're not in the top four, because they're just not at that level yet. Especially when they lose their good players like Ben Chilwell and any other good players that they lose. It's now a time where they have to solidify by actually getting good players that can get them over the line.
I said, how good is Ruben Diaz really? Someone goes, new player bounce. the old first season thing. Yeah, second season gets found out. City in the mud. And you know what I'm slightly happy about? City fans have been piping up recently. They've been talking recently. You know, back in the days, we don't know who they were. So they could have won this, and no. There's a few of them around, so at least I can get onto someone. Yeah, you peek your head out too soon, you mugs. Noisy neighbors. That's why Fergie was right. Fergie was right. Respect.
Oh, Someone said, "Look at Tammy celebrating, shameless."
Let me see some of these comments. Lep will never live this down. How you start a UCL final with a wishy-washy midfield that can't defend. Facts. Absolute fact. That's a disaster. I was more convinced of Billy Joe's injury than KDB. I feel sick have to hear them celebrating all night. To hell with them. They're a small club anyway. When I think about bit, Pep made the GOAT coach and play in CR7, and Fergie pick up losers medals. Let Pep feel how the silver medal feels. It's mad. PSG fans were saying that Thiago Silva was the reason why they were eliminated from Champions League each time, and this guy wins it. No, he got injured and Chelsea defended without him when City finally decided to attack. Maybe it was a good thing he got. Actually, it was 0-0 when he came off, and then you won without him. So maybe the PSG were right. Since coming to Pep, come to City, Lep has spent 50 million or more than 12 signings. The Czech manager will never live this down. Fergie, Mourinho, Klopp, greater. Nice shade of blue you're wearing then. I was rushing after my shopping escapades. I couldn't don a better color. Look at Tuchel looking all smug over there. Looking all smug.
Well, he should have won it last season. To be fair, I'm glad.
He should have.
He didn't.
He should have won it last season.
Because right, if he won it last season, we wouldn't.
He'll still be at PSG now.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because he got his tactics right. He got his tactics right in the final last year, and Neymar and Mbappe missed their chances. You cannot cheat the game by spending 1 billion. Football destroyed Lep. I was gonna find something.
Like I said, our issue is just scoring. We'll win everything 1-0 at this rate.
I said respect.
That's what I said. That Crystal Palace game when we scored 3 in 10 minutes, I think I fell off my chair when I found out. Because I went to tune into the game and I saw 3 and I was like, what is going on? I didn't even get time to load up the game. We've already scored 3. What? The color blue is dark. It's not light.
Who said that?
No, me.
Oh,
the color blue is dark.
Frank picked the players but had no tactics. Well done. PSG fans, I've seen the old coach Unai Emery and Tuchel win a European competition while they got Mauricio Bottle Job Pochettino.
PSG fans.
Oh, where's Ahmad? Where's Ahmad?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm gonna find. Fergie, noisy neighbors.
Let's fucking go. Oh my gosh.
You happy, mate?
Yes, man, I'm relieved.
Chelsea is the third best English club. 2 Champions Leagues is too much for those European virgins.
So relieved. I can tell you something though. This 2x speed that they put on WhatsApp is a game changer.
Yeah. I don't do 2 times. It gets a bit too thingy, but I do like 1.5.
Lovely Devo Teats. I'm only happy for It's All Mad, Jay. The rest of you Chelsea fans can.
Jay, I don't see any bottle on the table. You're supposed to pop them bottles down. You need to pop them
Pop
bottles
those
down.
bottles
You
down.
gotta pop.
I'm
Those
sorry.
bottles
Listen,
down. You gotta pop those bottles
you guys don't
down.
understand. Like, I didn't get to watch like all of the match because I had stuff I needed to sort out. But I'm just so happy. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this. This is the last thing I expected. Golly, this is brilliant, man. But I still want
Possession.
my apology.
Once again, stats. 58% possession, Man City. 42 Chelsea. 1 attempt on target for Man City in a Champions League final. 1 attempt on target is not good enough from a Pep Guardiola team. Terrible. 2 attempts on target for Chelsea. Sorry. 7 attempts on total for City, 8 for Chelsea. 3 corners for City, 1 for Chelsea. Distance covered Chelsea by 1 kilometer. Passes 530, 83% possession for Chelsea. For City, 327 at 80 for Chelsea. 2 yellow cards for City and 1 for Chelsea. I mean, other than the possession, Chelsea better them in every statistic.
Let's have a look out. Let's see what Yannick has been saying.
A midfield of KDB, Gundogan,
I said
Silva,
effing shit from City. No Ferner was criminal. Congratulations, Chelsea. Well deserved.
I just want to know you're playing Kante and you don't start defensive midfielder. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So Aguero.
Oh, she tweeted. She said, "I think no Fernandinho is a mistake."
Who?
Yannick.
Yeah, 100%.
And she tweeted that before the game started.
Yeah, everyone said it. Rose said the same thing. Everyone was like,
oh, they did. I wasn't around.
Yeah, man. Everyone said it. Like, it's a horrible decision to not. Do you think it was deserved? Oh yeah, Chelsea deserved it. They beat Atletico Madrid. They beat Real Madrid. They beat Man City. I mean, they deserved it. Tuchel owes Lampard his career. He deserves it. Oh God.
If anything, Tuchel saved Lampard.
Yeah, literally.
Because if Tuchel came in and didn't win anything, then Lampard would have been like, "Yes, see, I was right. You brought in someone new, and they still couldn't get anything from this, so it wasn't me." But now, Lampard can say, "Well, I did what I could. I laid the way for him." So, golly, man.
But listen, guys. We're going to jump off this. What I can say is well done to Chelsea, champions of Europe for the 2nd time in their history. And well deserved. Change of manager in the middle of the season, and he got the best out of the players. A group of players that, let's be honest, everyone said at the start of the season, this team is capable of challenging for the Premier League title. They weren't able to challenge for the Premier League title. They challenged for the Champions League title. They won the Champions League title. Very well deserved. And I think Chelsea are going to grow from strength to strength. They're going to have another good summer getting the players that Tuchel wants. When you imagine what he's done with the players that he had no control over in terms of purchasing. And we know the manager's going to get backed. I guess the only question is how long does he remain at Chelsea, which is always a question for the manager.
That is always the question.
But while he's here, I expect him to be successful. I expect Chelsea to challenge for the league next year. And I think, under Tuchel, they can just grow from strength to strength. See, and this is where they get too far.
But you can't take this seriously, though.
I know, but I'm taking it seriously. And as a matter of fact, I'm just going to screenshot that for future reference. Treble season pending, maybe a quad. You didn't learn from Man City. They've made that mistake season in, season out. Season in, season out. Quad. Here they are. Nothing that we ain't done before. Nothing that we ain't seen before. But well done. Well done to Chelsea. On to the Euros. The season's behind us. As a matter of fact, it's over. I mean, it's finished. Whatever just happened is done. I don't Chelsea. Chelsea won the Champions League when? I don't remember. It's over. Last season is already finished. I don't care what happened.
Done. Let's get ready for the new one.
No, but yeah, well done, Chelsea, innit? It's a great achievement to win the Champions League, and they've done it twice now. They're right on Man United's coattails. We'll see you soon. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share all the content.